Starting lineup, Sabrina Maz, the newcomer of the year. Gracie Gallegos, honorable mention, all Big West Conference. .13 on the shot clock for the Aggies. Norris has just been on fire in this tournament. Sable from long distance. She misses. Here comes Parker Montgomery with the Tritons. We talked to Heidi Vanderveer, the head coach, as we look at the starting lineups for UC Davis. Megan Norris, second team all Big West, and has been a scorer here as Sigapong takes the first shot for the Tritons. Both teams, third game in 3 days. Legs are going to be a factor as we move into the high intensity that these two teams like to play.
Legs are going to be a factor, but I'll tell you, it's championship time. They're resilient, you're young. This is what it's all about, playing for the NCAA bid. And Tracy, you know, we've talked about it and watched all throughout this tournament. This first quarter is so important to get yourself established offensively and get high percentage shots.
We saw the Tritons explode for 50% shooting against Hawaii. Gallegos will get the offensive foul. Our officials today, McCole Murray, Kenneth Nash, and Alicia Murray are doing the calling. Heidi Vanderveer in her 13th season at the helm of UCSD for their first ever Big West Tournament Championship appearance. What a great job she has done moving from Division II to Division I.
Well, she has this team ready, really confident. They like where they're at right now, playing well together, really connected. And, you know, this is their first time on this stage. She talked about it multiple times. They've never been to press conferences. They've never been here, and they are enjoying the moment.
Norris, weak side rebound. Ma. Heidi Vanderveer said she wants to get more offense from Ma on for the Tritons to help out balance the scoring from the likes of Sigapong, who's in and out.
Well, I think she's kind of the X factor, to be honest with you. If she can shoot the...
She completes the three-point play, and she did it against Epps, all defensive team for the Big West.
Both teams have so many players on the defensive end that made Sigapong following her miss right there, getting her own rebound, and then stop and pop before the defense got to her. Really good read.
Big contingent from San Diego, California made the trip here. They've got buses, they've got a cheer, and they've got a lot of fans and family. Epps, the spin move inside, tried to get the foul, no call, and here comes Sigapong. Sigapong, she'll kick it out. Parker Montgomery! And out of bounds, going to stay with, check that, going to UC Davis, out on Spriggs, as Davis has gone cold, 0 for 5 shooting so far.
Sigapong really good in transition. Didn't take that one-on-one. Found Parker in the corner, not able to hit it. But I'll tell you, yesterday, 4 of 5 from the three-point line to start that ball game. She's got the ability to get it to go.
Number 1 seed Hawaii, and Jen Gross and UC Davis wants a timeout. The Tritons coming out with the 8-0 lead. What does UC Davis need to do to get some, they're getting good looks, just get some points on the board.
Well, they're gonna have a 10-second violation right there, and that's one of the issues. Take care of the basketball. They have 3 turnovers already in this first 5 minutes, and then they've gotta do a better job on the boards, getting out-rebounded 8-4, and the 2 offensive boards have ended up with 5 second chance points.
Baker tries to go for the steal. UC Davis in the championship last year against UC Irvine. Irvine wound up winning as Condren's in this game, and she is not able to get it to go.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Gross, you know, her team had to sit and watch the Nets get cut down, and that was one of their points of emphasis. They want to get back and get it done.
Never easy to watch somebody else take the championship. Great ball movement by the Tritons. Parker Montgomery.
See her versatility right there, rebounding and going the other way in transition. Really good job of just in and out, crossover dribble, uses her body and gets hammered as she goes and gets herself to the free throw line.
She's an honorable mention, all Big West, and has done a fantastic job for the Tritons. More substitutions by UC Davis as Clara Glad checks in.
UC Davis just trying to find a little bit of a combination.
For 3.
And that's exactly what Davis needs. Getting Norris touches. She can go inside out. She's a hard matchup right there, pulling the defender front to the three-point line and making them pay. They're a little bit late. Ball swings once again on the skip pass. Nobody there to guard her with the outstretched hands, and she knocks down the 3. Finally gets Davis on the board.
She's the redshirt junior out of Menlo Park, California. She's a second.
These get you right back in the ball game, and Davis has the ability to shoot the 3, and if you have that, you're never out of a ball game. Both teams getting a little bit comfortable on the offensive end.
Condren's going to go to the hole. Condren had a very good look, worked for positioning, just couldn't finish.
Good take by Condren right there, and we've seen her do that in multiple trips down the floor. Got to score the basketball.
And Sable goes for it. Out of bounds. There was a Norris-Sigapong matchup in the paint, and Davis couldn't get Norris the basketball.
Well, Sigapong, number one, she's so active, and she knows she's got a mismatch, so she's fighting to get over the front. And the ball pressure, if they can't see it, they can't.
Smooth shooting by Montalban
Harris, I mean, the three-point line right now has just kept them in the ball game. Davis 3 of 9 and have hit 3 straight from the perimeter.
Dangerous pass, and it is Epps, all defensive team. Epps. And Norris, heady kick out, back to Epps, and they'll reset the offense.
Norris really smart to just get a tip on that right there.
See her do it all tournament to keep the offense alive. Norris said to us, hey, we've got a lot of confidence. We feel we can win this.
And they never feel like they're out of a game. So you're down 16-9. You see right there, they're trying to go to her. Right now, Sable not able to get shots off because of double and triple teams. Norris has got to be a factor.
And Montgomery has not yet scored. She's been a scoring factor in double figures against UC Davis, and there's a traveling violation.
Singapore just kind of mishandled it, trying to get that ball to the wing, and she gets called for a travel.
Excitement in San Diego. Both the men's and women's team for UC San Diego are in the championship game. A first ever for both.
Pretty remarkable. You're able to come to the postseason for the first time, and you both end up in this championship game.
Bennett, the good luck into Norris. Norris again, double teamed, out of bounds. Stifling defense by the Tritons.
Really good help side defense on the catch there to double. Points in the paint right now. UCSD 10 points in the half so far of just making plays in the paint area.
Burns. Epps fight for the rebounds and a jump ball situation.
Great hustle by Epps right there. Retains the basketball for Davis. 1-on-3 on the boards right there. You see her relentless effort.
UC San Diego won their first game, and then they lost 8 straight. A lot of what Heidi Vanderveer will tell you. Sabrina Ma, the transfer from San Jose State and the newcomer of the year in the Big West Conference. This is the largest lead for the Tritons at 11.
Ma's got 5 points in this game, and we talked about her being another scorer for this Triton team, and right now doing a great job. There's a good backdoor cut.
And the commitment to defense to both of these teams is remarkable. It's what gave both Hawaii and Irvine fits.
Both coaches, I mean, that's been their defensive staple, really putting pressure on.
Line.
That was great effort on the offensive boards right there. She came from the top of the free throw line, anticipating that miss. And Spriggs does a nice job of just gathering and going straight back up with it. She's got 4 rebounds in this game so far.
Triton's out rebounding the Aggies by 5, 17-12 as Spriggs goes to the line. She's a 58% free throw shooter.
And they've got 5 offensive boards that have created 8 second chance points so far in this game. And that's a factor right there. Davis has got to do a better job of blocking out and keeping them off the offensive glass.
We see Kiana Spriggs involved early in this game, and although she's a newcomer, new to UC San Diego, she's actually not new to the Big West Conference. She spent 3 years at CSUN, but being born and raised in San Diego, the senior made her way back to the beach city, and as we all know, there's no place like home.
Playmaker to the score.
That's UC Davis to a T right there. They get backdoor, inside, outside touches, and they knock down a 3.
The first time these two teams squared off, 11 lead changes. The second time they squared off, 3 lead changes. It is back and forth they go.
Great execution here. Gets the backdoor look, but Bennett finds Sable sitting at the 3-point line. Trigger ready to pull.
We talked about Bennett being the playmaker.
Well, happy birthday, Mahan. Today's her birthday, and right there on cue.
Aggies trying to answer. Gallegos wide open.
Oh.
And the rebound with 2 Tritons hitting the ground hard.
They're going to call a foul on this.
And it looked like it was everybody for the ball, and you see the Davis bench visibly upset, but we don't have a call yet.
We'll get a chance to take a look at this. As the shot goes up, it's like all 4 kind of collided together. They're calling the push from behind. You can kind of see Epps and Shine coming from behind.
And Heidi Vanderveer saying there's not a timeout, so how is it that they can huddle? Epps picks up her second personal foul, so I think what they called is the Epps block with the left arm.
Yeah.
As they inbound the basketball. Mahan trying to take Epps to the hole. And big rebound, and that's going to go on Spriggs. The foul on Spriggs with the rebound by Sable.
4 points in the paint. Right now, 4 of their 5 field goals for Davis have been from the 3-point line. They've got to look to get some ball movement and get back to what has worked for them getting to this point, and that's running their offense and getting high percentage shots.
Little different look defensively as the Tritons pick them up 3-quarter court. And some time with 10 seconds now on the shot clock. So Sable's got to go to work quick for 3. Fight for the rebound. Tritons get it again. Where they are undersized, but they are really hustling for the boards.
Well, anytime the ball is going into the paint, it's a double or a triple team. Nice little step-through move right there by Sigapong, not able to get it to go. And again, credit the philosophy coming into the game is to make them beat you from the perimeter.
Bennett, what a gamer. Gets it into Norris, and there's going to be a pushing foul from behind. And that, I think, is going to go on Sigapong.
Good adjustment for Davis out of that. You get that switch when you have Norris and Sigapong's primary ball handler right there. Sigapong stuck behind. They're looking to double team. She just got a little too. Condren's got 6 points, 3 rebounds. Coming in and making a difference.
Picking up her teammate. Harris looking for an opening. Away from the ball. Looks like Mahan is going to get whistled for the pushing foul in the back. Lots of substitutions for UC Davis. They go about 11 deep. Does that have something to do with lack of chemistry, or is it they've been doing this all year?
No, that's what they do, and this is their system. And number one, especially when you're playing 3 games in 3 days, they have a lot of confidence in each other, and this is just what they do.
Epps loses a handle, but kicks out to Bennett. Gallegos with the big rebound. Under a minute to go in the first half. Gallegos wants to keep it. Gallegos for 15-footer.
Good of a teammate. Clutch makes great plays right there, making a big one to get them back into this game down 13.
Heidi Vanderveer wants the Tritons to play for a next to last shot, as they're about a 9-second differential between game and shot clock. Gallegos the ball with no foul by Sigapong. She thought about it, but Norris, as you mentioned, is going to be a key if the Aggies are going to get back into this game.
First, second chance point opportunity of the game. She's got such length, ability to shoot the basketball, versatile.
She was the Big West Player of the Week, December 23rd, 2024. Just exploding against the Idaho Vandals for 19 points, 15 rebounds, and again, second team all Big West.
7 points, 5 rebounds in this game so far.
Sigapong.
That's the first quick shot that UC San Diego has taken all day.
And Epps has it stripped.
Montgomery, good defensive presence there to get a hand on it. You see her athleticism. She's such a crafty guard.
UC San Diego has played the same core 7, whereas UC Davis playing 11. And that she has been the veteran leader for this UC San Diego team. You see her left hand wrapped, battled injury in the offseason, but came back to make it to the championship.
Just smart, swipes at it. Bennett got a little bit lazy with the basketball and it goes the other way and she picks up a foul.
And what a gamer she is, still with that hand bandage. She has been playing a phenomenal tournament. Montgomery spin move. And that's gonna stay with the Tritons.
Well, Spriggs coming from the weak side. Norris not able to get a clean hand on that rebound right there. You can just see the frustration on the Davis team's face. Graduate student making the play. Every time Sigapong has gone out of the game with foul trouble, she has made huge shots.
Largest lead for the Tritons at 17. And the Tritons have to be careful about foul trouble, but they don't have to be careful about Parker Montgomery.
Making the extra pass right there. Unselfishness right there, getting the great shot compared to a good shot.
And they're doing it without Sigapong.
They got a lot of good players on this team, and the thing about this ball,
trying to fire the team up.
That's a good call right there. Watch Baker create this right here. Up faked, get the defense to go by, and then got clipped on the hand, able to finish it.
A late foul by Spriggs will take her out of the game. Her third personal, conjuring back in.
You know this David Ball Club is going to continue to fight and get back. If you're UC San Diego, you want to keep your foot on the gas, keep going, making the plays, but it starts at the defensive end. You've got to continue to get stops and rebound.
Victoria Baker, the three-point play. Do you adapt your strategy if you're Jen Gross, knowing the Tritons are in a bit of foul trouble? Just penetrate and keep penetrating.
Absolutely, and you're not shooting the ball well from the perimeter, so that's one way. Number one, get yourself to the free throw line. They've only shot 5 free throws in the game. They're 100%. So make the play right there. Burn smart because she realized the defender was on her hip.
And she is a fantastic 84% free throw shooter coming into this tournament. Bring Norris up off the bench. She has been a big difference maker for UC Davis in this tournament as Bria Shine goes back to the bench.
And Norris has got to get some touches here. She only has 5 shots in this game so far, 7 points, 5 rebounds, and we're in the bonus right here. But if you're UC Davis, you got 4 minutes left here in the quarter. You got to chip away at this lead, and it starts at the defensive end. Right now, just 2 of high percentage shots and points in the paint. Percentage shots.
How about Sabrina Ma coming to the table with some offense?
9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists so far in this game. We talked about her being an X factor.
Matson-Lon Harris cannot finish. And Parker Montgomery, the veteran graduate student, will pull it out and reset the offense. Gallegos needs some help. She needs...
Oh, they're getting a 5-second call and turnover. Only the 5th turnover by the Tritons all day long. They have done a really nice job of taking care of the basketball.
Sigapong has that ice on her left leg as she's been the leading scorer all along in this tournament for UC San Diego and in the 2 games in the regular season against Davis. .127 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Norris, she has been so good.
Oh, that's a really good look right there. Created the contact going one-on-one with Condren.
Gallegos fade away. And Sable is there with the rebound.
Probably a little bit too.
Gallegos, a quick pushing foul.
Watch this setup here, really good out of the timeout. Great on-ball screen, defense comes to help, and Mal ready to pull the trigger.
What momentum the Aggies had. The Tritons tried to set the tone right out of the 4th.
Well, that right here defensively disrupting, making things happen.
Burns and a pushing foul from behind, as calling it close now here in the 4th quarter as Condren gets whistled for her 2nd personal. 3 for 5.
Well, I'll tell you, you look at this UC San Diego team, you have 4 players in double figures already, and Parker Montgomery with 8 right behind that. I mean, that is a total team effort.
This is a Triton team which averages 66 points per game. They're at 61, and we're at the start of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, just offensively, just after that first half yesterday, I thought they couldn't play any better, but just sharing the basketball.
Epps, big rebound, Parker Montgomery, as Sigapong will walk it up.
UC San Diego wants to use a little clock each time down.
Sigapong in double teamed. They'll reverse it. Montgomery! Rebound Sigapong. And a reaching foul. If that goes against Epps, it's her 4th. And it is against Epps. All defensive team is Epps picking up her 4th personal foul, and she'll stay in the game for now as Burns checks out. And now she will come out. Victoria Baker in for the Aggies.
Triton's just ball movement right there. They got side, top side movement, and then a great weak side board. Good call.
Knocked off of Gallegos. Ball's going to go to the Aggies. Unpredictable tournament for the Tritons. They had to come back and claw their way from behind to beat Cal Poly, a game they led for only 1 minute and 5 seconds. For the #1 seed Hawaii, they led by 23 at the half. They now have 7.5 minutes left if they can hold on to grab their first Big West tournament championship. Montgomery. And a pushing foul will be called against UCSD.
Montgomery upset with herself on that Euro step and didn't finish in a 3-on-2 situation.
3rd personal foul for Condren. Bennett for 3.
Of UC Davis out of this game.
Key rebound for the Aggies as they keep the ball alive. Sable's going to try to go to work for 3. Not going to go. Saved by the Aggies. Continued good looks for the Aggies. Shine from long distance. She is off, and the Tritons come up after 3 good looks by UC Davis.
3 really good looks. I mean, nice, easy, in-rhythm threes, not able to get it to drop. And right now, once again, trying to make things happen. They get a double team, and Sigapong lucky enough to turn that basketball over. Expect Davis to come with doubles, trying to make things happen, get it out of the ball handler's hand and make him make decisions.
Heidi Vanderveer told us at the beginning of the tournament, in order for them to win, they had to have balanced scoring. It couldn't just be Sigapong.
Well, you look at the stat sheet and literally you have top 4 players in double figures and one only 2 points behind. Every person that has played has contributed in the scoring column.
Now a lot of reaching by UC Davis as they try to create something with their defense. 4 on the shot clock, 3. It's got to be a quick hitter. Condren, almost a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Aggies.
Really good defense by the Aggies.
Shine, good give underneath. And a reach-in foul going to be called by Ma.
Ma a little bit late on that closeout, reached on the penetration. We'll take a look at it. Watch as the backdoor option is there. Good pass. And then she kind of got the arm as she made that pass.
4th personal foul for Ma, who's been a key to the run as Sable with the 12-footer.
And that's Sable's game right there. Gets herself into double figures, but it's taken 14 shots.
Davis not going for the trap. They're content to sit back and let time pass with under 5 to go in this ball game.
There's the double.
And a blocking foul is going to be called against Bria Shine.
UC San Diego coming off that on ball right there, and Shine a little bit late on the hedge, and she gets the hip as ball handler comes off.
Court, Victoria Baker is going to be whistled for the foul, her 3rd.
Well, the Tritons haven't scored in 3.5 minutes. And they've got to make sure that they keep moving to score the basketball. There's almost 5 minutes left in this game. You want to use a little bit of clock.
Gallegos will get NCAA, and now the UCSD women for their first ever Big West Tournament Championship. They are 4:34 away from making history. UC San Diego, the southernmost of the UC schools. Davis known for their agriculture, and UC San Diego known for both their medicine and also their aquarium.
Gotta love the aquarium part, right?
When you overlook the Pacific Ocean, you gotta have it built into your DNA.
Absolutely. You know, you look at this conference, and all the schools in this conference are all public institutions and then just super high educated.
They talk about both UC Davis and San Diego being a
And Jennifer Gross is going to call another timeout here. Talk strategy. They've got to come with pressure and go quick. I guess they're not calling a timeout. Inadvertent whistle is what they just said over the PA, so maybe there wasn't a foul call on that. There's no foul call.
We are going to watch the trophy presentation, and the winner of today's game gets an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. It will be a first ever for UC San Diego if they do it. For Davis, they're looking for their 4th berth into the NCAA tournament. Heidi Vanderveer and Sigapong on the floor.
Well, turnovers by UC San Diego will give Davis a chance here if they're not smart. And Sigapong just needs to relax a little bit of a frustration foul, because Gallegos actually had a tip on that going the other way.
And it stops the clock for UC Davis, and it gives Epps an opportunity at the line.
And a chance to pick up in the full court and put more pressure. UC San Diego had a difficult time in that second half. It's not there to block out, and they're going to get this ball back. And Davis got exactly what they wanted, a tip with 5 seconds to go on the clock, the desperation shot. They just didn't do a job on the boards. Take a look here. Shine got a piece of that, forces that ball, just nobody going to the boards, and Ma just heads up play.
Foul by the Aggies.
Inbounds pass right there for the steal. Davis does not get an opportunity because Ma comes from behind and makes another defensive play.
by Bennett. And how about Gracie Gallegos as Bennett picks up her 4th personal foul? The redshirt sophomore, honorable mention all Big West, and when they needed points, Gallegos answered.
20 and 7 on the night, and you know, Sigapong went out with foul trouble, and she was the primary ball handler a lot in that first half, and you see the hard mismatch and the ability to create with that size and length.
Steady under pressure. She has doubled her scoring average by Norris. Heidi Vanderveer, a spectacular job of coaching what were underdogs with associate head coach Vanessa Nygaard, 2 former WNBA coaches which have come into the shores of La Jolla and now are building a Division I program. Amazing job. Gallegos continues to produce.